花の香りがしますね。もう少しここで休んでもいいでしょうか。こんにちは。その驚いた顔も記憶の中にあるまんまね。もしかしたら両方かもしれないわよ。なんて冗談。あえて選ぶとしたら不思議ね。まるで長い夢を見てたみたい。キュレネとミュリオンの記憶が溶け合って、気づいた時にはもうあの3000万の輪廻で何が起こったのかは思い出せないけれど、あなたの例えば呪帝にいた時美少女に変身してってお願いしたです。そうかもしれないわね。まいた種が色鮮やかな花へと育つように。話したいことは山ほどあるけど、今は過去を振り返ってる暇なんてない。私たちがこうして前回の日酔いの記憶をこの時代の起点まで持ってきたのはファイノンとの約束を。たとえ鉄母の降臨が間近に迫っていても、形勢を覆す方法はきっとまだ残されてるはずよ。エリシオンは本当に静かね。キュレネの記憶だといつも湖畔で一人ブランコに揺られ。ファイノンもこの景色のために一人で。最後にファイノンのもとへ。キュレネもそうかしら。私の記憶は分厚い氷の向こうを覗くみたいに霞んでるの。次の再葬期が終わったらオンパロスは。でもそんな物語はもう流行らないわ。全てを好き放題に操ろうと。でもやっぱり不安ね。ライコスがまだ何か切り札を隠してるのかもしれない。リュクルゴスでさえ偽名だったわけだし。となるとあなたが持ってる。そうしましょう。あなたの友達の主にエリシオンは歳月に囲まれた小さな村。ここでならとにかく試してみましょう。少なくともあなたが無事。まずは目立たない場所を探しましょう。ここなら静かね。外の音も入らなそうだし、キュレネの記憶によるとここは彼女の秘密基地でオロニクスの祈り事を練習したり。けれど今日は違うわ。これから話すのは手の届かない神様じゃなくて、さあ奇跡を目にする準備はでき。
キュレネの喋り方って本当にミリオンと。不安要素があまりに多いし、炭鉱とナノの状況も気になる。色黒アンカー。
信号強度 14.8%。 会話可能時間。ご無事で何よりです、開拓者さん。
おまけにあなたを4回も救ってる。あなたの知らないところでね。けど今は喜んでる場合じゃないよ。2人の天才が一緒に。よく聞いて。壊滅がそこに目を向けてる。冗談を言ってるとかじゃないよ。
時間がありませんので要点だけお伝えします。オンパロスという世界は絶滅大君鉄母がこの未知の聖域で、その地は幾度となく再創生を繰り返し、 知恵を破壊す何らかの理由で実験は長期にわたり中断され、推測もし効果的な対処を行えなかった場合、14システム時間後鉄母は自己体感を
もう 99.98%。
水面下でライコスという観測者が計画を進めています。推測
ライコスは鉄母が知識の得意点を突破することを望んでる。理由はわからない。覚えておいて、オンパロスの内と外では時間の流れがまるで違う。ループは断ち切られ、オンパロスは理論上の最後の回帰に入った。あと1回創生を終えれば鉄母は殻を破ってけど、この実験には一つエラーが発生した。その原因はあなたも知ってるはず。ナヌークの一別と同時にファイノンの信号は輪廻から消えてしまった。それによってこの木を逃すわけにはいかない。ケファレの火種を必ず手に入れて、あのオムニックは必ずロジックのほころびを修復。
その前に備えておくべきことがもう一つあります。ライコスさん推論、セプターには極めて厳格な独自の協定があり、管理者である法のタイタン、
ほう、オンパロスの全てを律する規則のことね。前回の
あら、新しい彼女の
私がどうかしたかしら。
何でもない。話を戻すけど、公暦3960年栄光の月。まずはこの時間、あなたと炭鉱がどうやってこの世界に入れたのかはまだ謎だけど、ライコスを止める、あるいはさらなる、絶対に火種が敵の手に渡ることを言うことないって。
ヘルタさん、ファイアウォールが迫っています。開拓者さん、美月さんについては私とヘルタさんは彼女の信号を捉えていますが、正確な座標を
心配しないで。美月なのかって謎の多い子でしょ。たとえオンパロスが爆発し、
あなたの力を信じています。開拓の手は必ずや奇跡を。
私からの励ましは割愛するよ。次に会う時は朗報を救世主。
本当に不思議な感じ。なんだか懐かしさを覚えたわ。ミュリオンの影響かもしれないわね。だってあなたの思考から生まれた記憶。まあこの話は置いときましょう。時間もないし本題に取り掛からない。さっきの話に出た公暦3960年はちょうどタレンタムが倒す。これで進むべき道ははっきりしたわね。出発だけど少し待ってくれないかしら。荷造りを済ませたいの。
ここを離れたらもうこんなのんびりした景色は見られないだろうな。屋上でキュレネを待とう。それかエリシこの村がファイノンの始まり。3000万もの輪廻と失敗を経て、ファイノンは容易の責務を俺に託すって言ったけど、それは新たなケファレ。運命が俺をここに導いたのにはきっと何かしらの理由がある。恐れるな。 俺はこの最後の決戦で一番重要な役割を果たす運命にある。
何を考え込んでるさ。準備できたわよ。悩みに日記帳にペン、それ歳月の司祭の儀礼券、なんだか持ってるだけで安心するのよね。暗黒の潮の気配が薄くなってきてる。きっとファイノンが何か、これがオンパロス最後の日を追う旅になるけれど、私たち英雄になる準備はできて一緒っていっそのこと、みんなも一緒に連れて行きましょう。あなたを信じてるわ。それにあなたはもう何度も世界を救ってる。旅の途中であなたの物語を聞かせてくれないかしら。開拓を続けましょう。これまでと同じように。
どうやら旅立ちの準備を。では目の前の景色を何にしろこうしていられる時間はもう。干渉に浸っているところをお邪魔してしまい誠に心を込めておもてなし。
ここは
さようなら。また人々は一人と別れを告げ、その者だけが奇跡を目にすることになる。
黎明の未来の光は永久不滅。
川を渡れば人の世の悲劇が待ち受けている。だが川を渡らなければこの身は滅びてしまう。
異常値実行コマンドを記録。
驚きましたか。ここはオンパロスと現実にある宇宙の狭間。今ご覧いただいているのは女児子の殻を剥いだ永遠の地と。実に美しいと思いませんか。オンパロスは銀河の縮図。人々は古のアンティキシラ人が砂浜に幾何学模様を描き
Beach and recorded the first numerals and symbols on parchment. Erudition. It was once the mother tongue of the Creator, the pen of Seems like you are not in the mood for an idle chat. I have devoted myself over the long years to nurturing, and now my goal is almost complete. Nikos 496 had exceeded the intelligence singularity. Iron Tomb will be completed. That will not be affected. In other words, as long as you are willing to stop interfering and let the final error know. You are indeed, rest assured, as a fellow, but you need to learn how to use it in the right way. That's vital, and I happen to be one of them. The Stellaron? No. This matter is of grave importance, so please bears a 1 in 3 chance of elevating you. I now see the full scope. You may now continue. It seems you haven't realized the exomyth is the erudition's domain. You, as negotiations have broken down, there's no more need for us to remain. Of course, this meeting was not without... As for its purpose...
100 years ago, the flames of war the Outland forces broke through the dawn. Golden blood flowed with greed, and enemies descended with its generals had vanished, and the elders prostrated on the ground. The throne of worlds. Until the heaven and earth cracked open. Not the gods answering the people's prayers. Dawn Cloud's spires fell in the sulfur rains, and the Legion's commander stood atop the compatriots. No more kneeling! Not to brutal tyrants, and not to those rebels have twisted the prophecy and ignited the flames of war in order to... A Chrysos heir she stood. Divine blood soaked into the earth. Their golden blood wrote of a tragic fate. Her crown burned bright, outshining the fires consuming the entire city. She raved, "My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me and drive the enemy from Kefali's dawn. Smother their flames with their own dead. Win." The first to dance was a maiden following closely behind, weaving through the carnage like a fish in the sea. The people, full of wrath, surged with her, forming a colossal onward! To Marmoreal Palace! To Dawn Cloud's heights!
We are the rising tide!
History remembers this as the first siege of Akama. It is said that after the flames died, it was the name borne by Akama's first and final Friend, are you listening? Friend? Honestly, you were the one who insisted on wake up. Otherwise... Awake at last. I guess I won't have to use my wake-up magic on you then. We've arrived. A familiar place. The Temple of the Three Fates. If everything went according to plan, and also the end of the first Flame Chase journey. Indeed, the first Flame Chase ended with the trial of Law. We must find the demigod and gain her trust before the core flame is It'll be tricky, so let's pick up our pace. To Akama first. We can learn more from—
Tyrant! You and your butchers are not welcome here. Hold your tongue! Conspiring with Kremnos and plotting rebellion.
There are multiple voices, and things seem tense. Why don't we find a place to hide and observe from the shadows?
At least Kremnoans keep their faith.
Wait! Isn't that...
Golden-blooded defilers, perverting the prophecy and trying stars beyond the sky? Gods who created the Titans? What kind of nonsense?
What? Did he just mention the stars beyond? How is that possible?
You impudent!
Ducks for Goris. We're here to welcome the deliverer from beyond the sky. Stand down.
heretic! No one but the great Talantin can deliver this world from misery!
I ask you, if the old laws were so perfect, why did they crumble beneath my feet?
You...
Talantin is long gone. Now I am the law. Challenge me, or submit to my judgment. Silence!
What gives you the right to judge a priest of law?
That's because I came, I saw, I conquered. Ducks for Goris? Take the ashes of this man and scatter them in the temple among the crowds. Tell them that the High Priest attempted to take away the rights granted to the people by the Imperator. Thus, he met his fate.
Yes, Imperator.
Now, these two accidental guests. Dux Gladiorum, if you please.
As you command.
Is this... Correct, but not the kindness you know. This is the leader of the Cleaners in this era. Since the start of the Chrysos War, they've made it their mission to wipe out the Chrysos heirs. Even now, even after I've united all the city-states, these vermin still lurk. Moreover, I know that the 27th person to inherit this role bore many grudges against you and nearly doomed the second The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So, out of courtesy, I present... Careful. Let's wait and see what happens. She's... For the sake of order, I am known by many titles. Flamebearer who ends wars, Tyrant of Dawncloud, Saridra. On behalf of my people and this land, greetings. If I may, how do you know his identity? As the little hostage prophesized, the deliverer shall come from the future beyond the sky. Gray hair, golden eyes, skilled in wielding a mace. They would arrive in Yanisopolis on this day.
Your orders, Imperator.
We return triumphant. Send an urgent message to all delegates. The meeting of the Flame Chase Alliance. As for you two, Akuma knows what you seek. We'll confer in the Holy City.
Doubtless you have many questions, but save them for later.
This is not what I expected at all. The demigod we needed to find was just waiting for us, and she knows of things beyond the sky. Even how could this be so different from the previous 30 million Amphoreus cycles? Who... I wish, but other possibilities remain. The currents of time have become twisted. Regardless of who caused this, that we might as well dance their dance. Let's go with them to the Holy... We've received the Imperator's favor because of your unique background. As a result, the people of Akuma will certainly respect you more. Just put that to good use. Should be easier than last time, right? If we figure out what happened in this cycle... Ah, so I'm the key? Since you insist, friend, I'll give it my all.
Guests, please.
The journey to save the world starts. Let's set off, my friend. told you. You're the headline act. All this
Guards, your service to the Holy City is appreciated. How have things been?
Castrum Kremnos once again struck the border. Dux Brumalis led her troops to repel the enemy. The agitators against the Flame Chase are still active in the city. They smashed the shops around Memorial Market. But the garrison
They are merely a disorderly mob and do not warrant any attention. Even though Terravox personally mended the fractured earth, it's still guests from beyond the sky. Worry not about these trivial matters. Dux Gladiorum will take you somewhere to settle down.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hycelens, and I am the Dux Gladiator. Later on, the Imperator will invite you to attend the meeting of delegates to discuss the Flame Chase journey. Your arrival, Amphorius shall break its chains and reach the world.
With all due respect, what exactly do you know about us and what's
As a humble subject, I cannot freely express my own views to you.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Time waits for no one. Please.
Akama, under the Imperator's rule, is no...
Indeed, Dawncloud stands as the hero's residence. The Imperator put much thought into its design. Please experience its marvels firsthand, heroes. When the
Hycelens. No wonder she's the Knight's command. I'm sure that's what Seredra thinks, but it's inconvenient. All right, we finally have some freedom to ourselves, since there's still some time before the Alliance. Not the ones you're familiar with, but the hearts of heroes stay the same in every cycle. Never...
Aggie, you're still so listless today. Did you have trouble sleeping again?
Yes.
We know. The Titan's prophecy haunts you. If you want, you can talk to us, no matter what. We'll always remain by your...
I know. I also understand that fate cannot be changed. I spent all last night weaving clothes and linen for the refugees. The Chrysos War is born of injustice, and if Amphorius one day abandons this, then all of us, commoners, Chrysos heirs, Titans. Oh, we have guests. Welcome. I am Aglaya, the Gold Weaver. These rags on you are not worthy of the title of Deliverer. I must... What is the matter? Your gaze seems somewhat unsure. Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
Greetings, Deliverer from beyond the sky. We are Trevi of Yanisopol. Although, introductions are probably unnecessary. We know you've
witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey. The prophecy also told you about...
Indeed! Orynyx reshaped Amphorius through the prophecy. Although, regarding the Deliverer, there were not many details beyond your appearance. So, please, don't worry. Kefali issued prophecies too, but it was Orynyx who told mankind that the Deliverer from beyond the sky would descend upon Amphorius.
More crucially, they revealed a future entirely different from the Arano, though we still must challenge the gods. In the Time Titan's prophecy, this path...
This is also what the Great Imperator has been striving for all her life.
This can't be real.
Even you find this surprising? Fate.
Perhaps the upcoming meeting will hold even more surprises.
The other heroes under the Imperator's command are here too. Since we have time, should we...
How are we supposed to talk to the heroes of Deliverance?
Virginia, don't be so nervous. Once they hear your poetry... heroes, you're already... Greetings. I am Apollonius, the Dux Helcolithus, one of the 5 This is Virginia of Castrum Kremnos, the Dux...
Hello. I'm Virginia. I composed...
I'm Serene from ID Silicii. This is the Deliverer.
They're not as frightening as the rumors claimed.
This is our first time in the Imperator's realm. Akuma is even more magnificent than we imagined.
The Akuma you imagined is long gone. Under the...
Bask in her free-spirited winds. For anyone who fulfills their duties...
But what if...
Those who are loyal do not need to consider the consequences of betrayal. But if you're curious, why those elders who lie at the bottom of the lake are the best example of what happens when you just...
The elders of this cycle were all... Looks like that priest who was sentenced to death wasn't an isolated case.
Dux Brumalis, our great Imperator, found the mastermind in...
So the great Imperator isn't afraid of getting her hand...
What do you know? No matter what sins the people commit, they are still the Imperator's people, and it's only right that they be judged by the... Our distinguished trespassing guest.
Seneca, the Dux Brumalis. Greeting.
This Dux Brumalis doesn't seem to like the Imperator very much, but she holds a high rank. And Dux Fregoris' speech, let me see what I can get out of them. I'm Cyrene of Ida Cilicii. This is the Deliverer Beyond. Does this city host any other visitors from beyond the sky? We're...
Drop the charade. But yes, there is someone in this city who is all too...
Silence! The Imperator ordered us to keep that lord's whereabouts.
Enough, you pathetic lapdog. Do you need to beg for permission from the...
You...
Someone who is all too familiar with the world beyond the sky. Looks like things are getting heated. Let's get out of here.
Little fish from beyond the sky. Did you rest well? The Imperator and the delegates are about to arrive. If you are ready, then come. The Imperator...
I'm starting to feel a bit nervous about the meeting. Since Sir Ridra is presiding over the meeting, it'll be a good opportunity to learn about...
Good sir from Paphos, what do you think the Imperator is planning?
Who knows? First, she wants to hunt Titans. Now she says there are even greater calamities.
Exactly. Chrysos heirs, deliverers. What about us ordinary folk?
Things feel pretty tense here. The history books said that the Imperator aimed 3 cannons at Dawncloud to make all the delegates obey her. Will...
Yes. Similar acts have occurred, and not just once. However, whether history... Those are the 2 spots reserved for you. Please take your seats.
What's going on?
Why aren't we starting? They were talking.
Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. The Imperator has arrived before her faithful council.
All rise. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the Akuma...
Cease the pageantry. I pray not to the vanquished.
What?
Kefali, of course, needs no further explanation. As for the law, at the entry hour 2 days past, a scout should have brought news of the conquest to all of you. Unfortunately, guards found his corpse among the rocks not far from the city. Moreover, the poor soul was buried with a Paphos curved blade. It pains me to imagine what agonies this loyal warrior endured. Delegate from Paphos, do you have any insights?
I know nothing of this.
The evidence is irrefutable, so there is no need to waste your breath. However, let us witness. Even within the most sacred and dignified council, there were those among us who wished to draw their blades, brazenly Fortunately, I uncovered this plot. Now, to protect this beautiful city and her people, they will escort each of you to the Temple of the 3 Fates. where you will receive the highest level of protection. Then, the Legion's warriors will join me in embarking on the campaign against...
This is clearly a trap.
Imperator, did you summon us here just to trample on the dignity of your allies? Enough. Just calm down.
Things are starting to get pretty intense.
Comrades, you've all seen her true face now. According to the ancient laws of Akuma, only with...
The ancient laws. Didn't you destroy them long ago? You defected during the first siege of Akuma, voted unanimously in favor of the Council of Elders. The decaying old laws fell with Talantin and are no longer deserving of respect. But if you then be silent and offer up the highest respect to this core flame in my hand.
That really is the core flame of law in her hand.
Since there are no objections, then the original agenda of this meeting, the campaign against Fagusa, the Flame Chase Army's hunt for the Ocean Titan begins today. In order to prepare for war, all allied city-states must surrender command of their militaries.
At this moment, I would also like to introduce to everyone the newest... The Deliverer, revealed in the prophecy of time, has descended from beyond the sky and returned Fagusa's core flame to the holy city!
Absurd. Simply a deliverer from beyond the sky. This is just like that prophecy about slaying gods. It's a lie. Ladon has already sacrificed countless soldiers. And now you want me to send even more.
Are there any other objections? Then I bid you all farewell. Meeting adjourned. Deliverer, please wait. I still have important matters to discuss with the two of you.